Another replay, we got Zvsoe or Zvsoe, I don't know how to say your name, but it's a plat 3v3. From the looks of the replay, there's only one goal, so we're going to see why they don't score, whether it be just mistakes or missed opportunities or what it is. So, should be exciting. Here we go. So, already with plat, it's two things. Number one, very difficult to read people's intentions. So the thing that I enjoy that he is doing is he's being very passive. He's waiting for the play to develop before he commits, because if he commits, there's a pretty good chance that someone on his team makes a mistake and then they're now at a disadvantage. So far he's playing very passive, and I'm okay with that. I'm actually really okay with how he's playing right now. I enjoy how patient he's being. Until he knows clearly it's his, like even if he misses, I don't care. But I enjoy the fact that I'm looking at this ball. It's floating in the air. No one's on his screen. Yes, go for it. Commit to it. That's great. Also, Jarvan, thanks for stopping by, man. Didn't know who you were until I saw it on this Cons Against the Rank video. Love content. Hey, appreciate it, man. Thanks. Gets beat to it. Could be worse. Make sure you rotate away from the play. Luckily, it clears back, so you get back post. Go for that. You play corner. Good. Let him go. Or don't. What? So, you guys both rotate near. That's fine. Whoever's further back, that's you. Turn around and go far. You want to be back post on this, so just rotate back around and give him space. That'll tell him your intentions are to support him so he can move up, get boost, and go help if he needs to. So just rotate away. Why he stops there, I don't know. Surprised he's not going to get boost. He moves out of the way, so you go get boost. Make sure after he gets boost, the ball is going to be behind you. You need to rotate and go towards the ball. Rotate this way, go up wall, and make sure you can get to back forward. Instead, you follow underneath it, and it just becomes a interesting mess. Okay. So that happens. You rotate out, you get boost. You then turn back into the ball, so you remove the amount of time that you have. By going this way and the ball going this way, your time that you have is gone. You need to turn around and go away from the ball so you have more space to react. So if you turn this way and you go up on backboard, you might be able to get up for this, or you can block the next shot that comes in. Instead, you go straight underneath it, which you're never going to get a good touch anyway. Ideally, you should have been turned around. God damn it. I just clicked something that I didn't want to. But you should have turned around from here, one up here, and you should be in this area ready to hit this ball if it comes back and be fine. If that doesn't happen and you go the other way, you need to rotate away and go here. Go to the back post so you can cover all of this. You go straight underneath it. Nothing happens. That should have been a goal. They missed that. Luckily, your teammate comes in and saves the day, even though you commit to that. Like, I see you jumping for this. What are you going to get with this hit? Wait for this. Okay, now go. Just keep following him. Keep following. You feather your boost. After you see that mistake, you've got two guys bumping into each other. One guy who's super far away. These are your competitions right now. Get to it. Commit to it. Boost at it. Do your thing. You feather your boost twice, which stops your momentum. Just use it. Just go. Also, chat, if I ever see you in any of my comments ever saying I'm plat, but it's my teammate's fault, I'm GC, just saying. Gotta rotate away from the play. Okay. You're rotating back towards the traffic. All your people are going this way as well. You want to go away from that, because if, say, your teammate Murloft wins this and you're rotating back, what happens if you guys cause congestion? You might dunk your own teammate and put it back. So Rotate this way if you can. What's up, Skirt? Go for that. Mechanic this guy probably does not know how to use. Jumps and only boosts. Does not quick aerial. You can win this ball. So, you slow down. That's fine. By slowing down, it's going to make it easier for you to get up for the ball and make a good read on it. It's going to make your aerial easier. But you need to learn how to quick aerial. If you don't know how to quick aerial, very basic tips. Hold jump. Lean your car back. When you are in that process, you want to also boost at the same time. And then in the middle of that that boosting motion, when you start moving up, you want to let go of jump and then press jump again and use your second jump to get up in the air as fast as possible. So try doing that. If you don't know how to practice that, there's plenty of tutorials, or if you come by the channel, I will show you how to do it. But you don't use your second jump at all. Rotate, get boost, you cut in, that's super dangerous. So you rotate away, you get boost. Already a player here who's going to sweep in and get it. Guy's on defense, guy out of the play. Rotate away, go support. Let this guy be the one who's going to make that challenge because he's going to be facing in a better direction to pinch it out. You need to basically support this guy. Because you can't rotate across without being there late, you need to cover near in this part. That's why this game is, like I say, situational. I generally always try to tell you to rotate away from the play and get out, but in this circumstance, the action is going to be pushing into this traffic in this general area. So if you go around, it might be too late anyway. So take the wide approach. Try to get yourself in a position to where if the play develops, you're going to be the first one there. You go in front of it. Doesn't help in any way. It's just a waste of boost, actually. Don't take that corner. You have 87 boost. No need for you to grab this. You can either A, have 87 boost, grab 100, and put this on a 10-second timer, or you can put yourself in position, grab 12 boost, and have 99 boost, and be in position. You're just fucking over your team by doing this. Worst case scenario to go for this. Go here. Get your 99 boost. I promise you're not going to need 100. And help support your team because you guys have advantage. You should be moving up. Ideally, what you want to do from here is not go back for this. You want to keep continuing this path. Grab this boost. Go to your 99. And just follow up and give your teammate a person to pass to. Put it back in. The issue with this touch is you're coming from the side. Make sure you're a little bit wider on these. Ideally, when you're supporting, you want to be in the middle. And the reason why you want to be in the middle is because when you make a touch, not only is it easier to make sure you get around it so the hit goes more towards where you want it to be, but it also allows you to react to both sides either way. If he comes in and all of a sudden this ball pinches and he goes this way, if you're in the middle, you can still make a reaction to go this way. If it pinches this way, you can still make a reaction to go this way. The difficulty is because you're going this way and it pinches this way. You're now having to challenge across your body, so the least angle of resistance is this way, which causes you to lose the 50. So ball pinches to the right, doesn't pinch, it gets hit to the right. Because you're not in the middle, if you were in the middle, you would be aerialing from here, possibly getting bumped by your own teammate. But if you're aerialing from here, you're going to hit the ball in a more direct option, which is going to allow you to put it on target. But now you're having to win a challenge across, which least angle of resistance, like I'm talking back. All your forces going this way, all his forces going this way, which means it's going to go this way and pitch out towards your net. Luckily, you get the boost. You back out. It's good. Don't go near post, go far post. Give yourself more time when you turn around. Go here, turn around. You want to be stopped at this post at the closest. Because if you stop too close here, all the spot is easily shot on. Turn around, you put yourself, you gotta adjust, and you stop moving completely. Why? You guys are gonna win possession here. Murph has the ball. Crazy's retreating. Mikey's way too far back. So you need to go support that. While he moves up, move up with him. Go support him. He's in the air, he's going for an aerial. Don't get too close to where the aerial's right above you, but still start moving up. being at a complete standstill isn't going to help you at all. Yeah. Someone says your controller disconnected pretty much in chat. But now you're having to get to there. Luckily, you get it around. Stay mid. Not there. You completely rotate out. That player's backwards. This player is going the wrong way. And you decide to run away. Why? I know you don't have any boost, but buy time for your teammates so Murloft can turn and get in a better position so your teammate can rotate out and help. All you have to do is after you miss this. So this ball plays across. While this is happening, if you're not comfortable with going for this hit on this wall, which I wouldn't be either, it's going to bounce awkward. Go here, come around, and turn and face the ball. So you should turn this way and face it. That way you still cover the wall, and you still cover the ball coming back towards you. But instead you run away and completely give away possession for free. Now they have the ball for no reason. Where's your teammate on the right? Where's your teammate on the right? Teammate on the right? Where are you? Where's your third teammate? Where is he? What the hell is going on? Am I watching Gibbs? The fuck? Alright, so you rotate in. You coming across like this makes it very difficult for this player to move up. I'm going to do my best to make this as clear as possible. This player should be going up. As you're rotating this way, this player should be moving out. If he's not, give him a chance to. Stay as close to this wall as possible, back post. And don't break, don't stop, don't do whatever, but just make sure you follow this path. Because this player should recognize that you are coming in, and if that is the case, then they should be aware to move out. But if they don't, the other option, because you're low on boost, is collect the boost pads. Something that I didn't see you do. You should be collecting these the whole way. I mean, this is 36 boost you're missing out on. You have 100 boost anyway. Why is it going to him? We just picked this guy. Boost pad, good. I don't know what your guy behind you is doing, man. I got nothing. Puts it on target. Could be worse. Go for a bump. Played across. He throws away possession. He's no longer a net. Thank God. And he's sitting here waiting. Like, he's in a position to put a shot on. You've got 29 boost. Come across and demo the biggest threat. Get rid of this guy. You can come across and demo this. Go for these boost pads. Take this. And then by then you should be able to come back in. So, 29 boost. Use it to demo and come across. Even if you don't want to go far because this boost isn't up, you can easily come demo, take these, and go across. But you want to remove threats back here. This is your chance to contain offense. Completely... what? Okay. So Murph should rotate behind you. He says, fuck that. I'm going back in. Two ways you can play this. You can either A, say I'm going to take the passive approach the entire game and enable my teammates to go and make those decisions. Or you can assert yourself and try to lead the charge. Nothing you can do about it. You just got to be consistent with it. You need to always let him go first, or you always need to be the one that goes first. One or the other. You've got to be consistent with that. So if you're going to let him go first this time, make sure he goes first every time. You back out. Fake challenge, I think, was on purpose. Which I'm actually okay with. I actually think a fake challenge in this scenario is actually a free way to get the ball back. Because you're in a weird spot, you're too far away to challenge this, right? You're too far away to win this 50. So by going in and then fake challenging, he throws possession back to you for free. It's actually a really good idea. Whether you meant to do it or not, we're just going to give you the benefit out. Say you did. The issue is you backflip and you get bumped by your own teammate. because he doesn't know what the hell you're doing. So either way, you got boost. You have 88 boost this time, which is one more than the last time you did this. And you're using boost to get more boost that you do not need. If you don't boost and you just drive to here, you now have 100. No reason to go for that. Isn't it good to deny the big boost? Why? You've got this guy coming down, but by doing this, you're putting yourself out of position. Your sole purpose is to see that your team is moving downfield onto offense. Why put yourself out of position just to deny this guy boost? You should take this and move upfield and get into position to make sure you guys get a goal. You guys have a 3 versus 2 opportunity here. You've got 1, 2, out of the play. This guy should come down, demo this player. He should pass it. You should be there for the follow-up. Like, if you don't score here, it doesn't matter if he gets the boost. All you need to do is follow this boost path. Said you get boost, nothing happens. You come into a stop again. The issue with coming to a complete stop is you have no momentum going into your attack. The other issue I have is all 3 of you are in the same spot of the field. You want to be wider. He's in a bad spot. His positioning is pretty awful right now, to be completely honest, because he's also stopping. He needs to either be here or here. Murph needs a pass. Murloft needs to be here so he can attack it. So with your circumstance, try not to go too close. Try to be a little bit wider as well. But stopping like this just doesn't help you in any way. It basically reduces the amount of options you have. Try to stay moving. Try to rotate wide. Try to keep your path going, even if you're just doing fucking figure eights. Whatever you got to do. You run away from the ball. I don't know why. The whole point of you being third man is to where if it goes past your first 2 defenders is so you get to the ball first. So you, instead of flipping away from it, should drive towards it, trap this, bring it in, put it back in. You should be doing what Murph is doing right now. Oh, that's unlucky. That's going back mid. That's a dangerous touch. You just passed it to the other team. You got to think about what you're doing when you make this touch. Comes across. You had a player who's on you who, if he gets a pinch, it goes towards your net. If you hit this, it goes towards Mikey, who's waiting, which ends up happening. So there's a couple ways you can play this. My biggest one is probably just bully this guy. Just make sure he doesn't get the hit. Or if you're comfortable, you can play this into your own corner, aerial it, and bring it back around. Plat's probably not going to happen. Honestly, just don't touch it. People are going to panic hit, but you purposely put it past mid. Should have been a goal. You guys get a follow-up at least. So at least you get something out of it. But you guys should have been scored on there. 2 people on the kickoff go. Okay. Ideal kickoff. He goes for boost. You follow up. That's ideal. Too far to the near. You're in the middle. You don't want to ever be in the middle. You want to be back. You want to be further back because it gives you more time to see this react. Because this ball's trajectory is going to hit here and come about this area. If that's too high for you, you're going to have to hit it probably here, and it's going to hit it soft. The further back, the more time you have to aerial into it and get more power behind it. You have more momentum going into it. Plus, if someone contests this and goes for a challenge, they can put it in all of this space and all the space behind you. So try to be a little bit further back. Ideally, when you go for this, you should rotate here. And if this is your goal, so if we're going to draw a visual representation of your goal, you want to drive and stop like here. This is where you want to be. Obviously, you never want to stop. You want to have momentum going into it, but you need to time your acceleration as well with your positioning. It's two things that are very important. So if we're looking at the goal, how can I draw this? This is the corner. The ball is right now being played into this corner from where it is now, and it's going to go up and around, right? It's going to bounce off and go in here. You're right now over here and trying to rotate to where you can time to when this ball hits this corner, you're turning from this area and boosting and aerialing it to meet it in air so you can clear it. So flipping in, not a good idea. You want to take your time with this so the play develops. His touch is awkward. Him getting a second touch there is pretty bad. The other thing that you're doing is you're challenging from the side. Your touch here is literally going to just hit and center back for them. Honestly, you probably shouldn't go for this anyway. You're just wasting boosts putting yourself out of position. Now Murloft is in a bad spot. Luckily, you turn back and get a save. He clears it. Try to take small boost pads. Good. Don't go for that. You're second in position. Your second is to support this man. You got beat. You have a guy who is behind you whose job is to support you. So if you miss it, just rotate out. Going back in this is just forcing two people to commit to the same spot. You're going to see a double commit here, and you guys are both going to lose. You actually end up bumping your teammate. Again, teammate in front of you who is going to go in. Your job is to support him. So at the furthest you should go is this post. This is the absolute furthest you need to go right now. Rotate behind him slowly. Let him go and make his touch. If he misses his touch, you need to be in a position to where you can support that. But by you both challenging in really close, you even jumping, you're completely screwing over your ability to make a reaction. So you put a shot on target, doesn't work out. You bump a guy. These guys are out of the play. He's actually going to be flying over here. He's out of the play. What should you do in this scenario? You know that you're the only one who's made a touch, and you got two guys technically behind you. Therefore, you have the chance to sustain offense. So how do you sustain offense? Boost an eye, demos, clean rotations. You look at the play, you've made your attempt, right? What can I do with this attempt? I can go for a bump. You actually tap this guy, hence the sparks that you're seeing here. Next, can I go for another bump or demo? They're in the air. Answer is no. Can I go for boost? Most definitely. Rotate, grab the boost, rotate back in, get ready to do it all over again. Should have went for that boost. Now Mikey doesn't have boost to go for this aerial. This clear never happens. Going in reverse, never a good idea. You moving upfield here is a really bad idea. Okay, so you're rotating through. You're the third man. You're hustling way too hard to get back. As soon as you get this boost, read the play. You don't need to be going supersonic. You just need to be driving. But first play has the ball. Second player is supporting this guy. Third player is there to be a failsafe. He is the flex, as I refer to it. Offense or defense? Does he have a pass that's coming through that you can get to first? Does he lose this and it gets cleared and you need to get back on defense? You need to be in a position to make both those decisions. So slow down, rotate closer, and just stay on this half of the or this third of the field. You can use the goalpost as an example. Just stay on this side. All the way down the field. Stay on this side. This is your area. This is all your coverage. Right? So if you come in and you approach here slowly, you don't want to go too fast because otherwise you'll rotate in too hard. You'll cause too much congestion. You want to spread the field as much as possible. You need to be as wide as possible. So by just driving around in here slowly, you're going to get time to make that decision. You're just trying to see how the play is going to develop. If he loses this challenge, no big deal. You still have a player here to support it. So just turn in and see how this develops. And as it develops, then you can make another decision. Cheating up too hard again. He's turning on the ball. He has the ball. You need to give him space to do that. By cutting in here, you've committed to this path. All of this is open now. There's no way you can turn. If this ball gets hit and goes past you, there's no way you can make a correction to get to it in time. It's just not possible. So take this slower, go a little bit wider. You're going to cover this angle, and if it comes off and bounces in, you can still take the approach and clear it. That's dangerous. Luckily nobody's on you. So, you all move up way too hard again. You guys get beat. It eventually comes towards you. That ball's rolling with you. Something that is good to do is you have people that are going to want to challenge. Everybody on orange is going to see that this is in your half, so they're going to start moving in really aggressively. You can draw them in by, instead of taking this, let this ball roll up on the wall on its own and just follow it and then bring it up on the corner and bring it out. Instead you hit it. That's technically a pass to the other team. You would get punished if there's another. If the other team was better, they would shoot this on target and screw you over. Stay wide. You're in the middle right now. That's fine. Close towards the ball. Good. You actually don't jump into that, which pops it, which I really like. Aerial's not good, but it's still the right idea. You back off. That's good. Aerial. Still no quick aerial. That's dangerous. This should be game, actually. That is wild. All right. Basically, you guys make two mistakes back to back due to poor aerials, which he makes a really soft touch. That should go to the corner because you're rotating back. When you're rotating back, you have two options. You can either A, try to play the ball as quickly as possible, or you can get rid of the threats that are shooting. The only one that you can handle is this guy. If he comes into your path, make sure you demo him on the way back and then go for an aerial, I guess. Luckily, panic ensues. Whew, platinum. What to say? Honestly, menu can improve about just on everything. You know, boost management, a couple of mechanics, quick aerials and stuff are really helpful. Knowing when to approach and when to challenge, knowing when to go wide or near. Yeah, I mean, time and experience is going to help you a lot, but the big fundamentals to work on, knowing when to challenge and when not to, whether it be passive or be aggressive, reading your teammates and what they're doing. And you start that in the very beginning of the replay. At the very beginning of the replay, you're very passive because you don't know what's going to happen, but you let the play develop before you make a decision. Those things, the same things need to apply throughout the entire game. So, interesting stuff. But Zvsoe Plat 3v3. A lot to learn, but good steps to start.